Are you ready to elevate your Counter-Strike 2 gameplay? Well, discover the hidden gems of the CS2 workshop that will transform your skills and keep you ahead of the competition. Hey everyone, it's Matt here. So today we're diving deep into the best workshop maps in Counter-Strike 2. Whether you're looking to sharpen your aim, or perfect your strategies, or you can just have some fun. These maps are the must-haves in your CS2 arsenal. From aim training to unique gameplay experiences, we've got it all covered. So let's jump in and explore the top workshop maps in CS2 a player should know about. One of the first aim training maps that we're going to be talking about today is arguably, or maybe the stats could see that it's one of the best aim training maps out there. It's called Aimbots. So with Aimbots, it's one of the most popular, and it has over 4 million subscribers on this map. And there's a good reason for that. So the map is so well structured and has so many varieties of settings that you could choose from. Also, it has all the guns and weapons that you need, and you can go ahead and train for those. So when you first load in, you'll find yourself surrounded by 4 active sections where bots will spawn. But most players, what they like to do, including myself, is I like to disable some of them because I don't want to train for 360 flick shots. We're not doing trick shots over here. I'm not in FaZe Clan, so we don't do all those trick shotting. And it's Counter-Strike. We don't do trick shotting. So you just need to disable all the other ones and just have a field of view in front of you, and you go ahead and practice your flick shots, and the bots will spawn, and you can tweak your settings with your sensitivity, your DPI, and stuff like that in order to go ahead and get your flick. All right, and the second one that we're going to go ahead and talk about, so this one is not one specific map, but it's a specific action per se. So this right here is going to be like your utilities. So this right here, this map is where you're going to learn all your utilities, and it's even color coded for your combos, for a smoke, a flash, and a molly. You go around, run around the map, and you'll have silhouettes posted in spots where you can go ahead and use that utility. So if you want to train your smokes, you go to the green guys. If you want to train like a combo, like a smoke and a molly, or a flash and a molly, you go to the blue guys. They'll throw a combo over there at the sections where most people stand. So all this stuff right here is where most people will be. These are like the default sections. So you can do your flashes at the yellow guys, your smokes at the green guys, your mollies at the red guys, and then you just throw your combo. Whether it be a smoke and a flash and a molly, a smoke and a molly, all that stuff. It's all around the map where the default areas are. So if you're having really trouble and you don't know about your utilities like myself, I am really bad at utility. So this right here is really helpful and useful. So with this one right here is our second one's going to be our Crosshair Generator. So if you're having trouble on what crosshairs you really want to have, or the possibilities of the crosshair that are out there. I had no idea of all the different possibilities that you could have with your crosshair. And let's be real here. Crosshair, you know, it kind of matters, you know, with your gameplay. So what you got here is you got all the pros. They have their own little crosshairs that they like, and that's going to be go ahead and already automatically generated on the walls, and you can go ahead and pick one of those, or you could also just create your own crosshair. And with the settings in game, the crosshair is kind of hard to. The crosshair settings are just kind of hard to generate anything because it just doesn't give you a lot of options. But with the Crosshair Generator, it gives you all the options that you could really have. And it's right here in this little spot. And then after you're done, if you want to test it out, you can just walk outside of here and go ahead and just test it out on the bots that are out there. Very helpful if you want to find like the best crosshair that you could have. If you ever wondered why or how all these people have the huge crosshairs, well, this is the one. You can go ahead and generate any crosshair that you really prefer. And if you've seen a crosshair that you really liked, this right here is probably most likely going to have it, because all the pros that play Counter-Strike, they all have their own specific crosshair. So the next map that we're going to be talking about is called CSstats. And with this, so when you first load into the map, you can go ahead and all the bots are going to be standing still. And you go ahead and practice your aim. With that, practice your flicks and all that before they spawn. And then when they spawn, you can practice your flicks with that. Also, another option that you could have is they could rush you. It could be like from one bot to like however many bots. I don't know the max, but I like to do it with 4 or 5 when they rush, because that's how much that's how many people you're gonna have in one match. Also, too, another good setting that I like to do is you go to challenges and then you go to speed. What this is gonna do is this is gonna train you for your flicks, and it's gonna be one bot is gonna spawn for like about a half a second or like about a second, and then it's gonna despawn. So you got to go ahead and shoot them before they despawn. And they're gonna cool feature about this one is that they're gonna have an audio cue. So your audio cue is proven to be faster than your reflection time. Your reaction time. So whenever it gives you that cue, it'll tell you in your headphones, if you have some decent headphones, where they are, and then you just go ahead and you can go ahead and flick them, and then you're gonna have 30 of them, and then you got to get, you know, the best of 30. So try to get them all. Can you guys get them all? Because I can't get them all, but I've gotten like about half of them. The next map that we're going to be talking about is Recoil Master. With Recoil Master, this right here will practice your recoil. If you're, I guess if you're into that, I guess Recoil Master will help if you need to go ahead and do some sprays. And if you don't know the recoil pattern, then, well, you're not going to go ahead and manage your recoil, you know, that good. So this right here will train you on the recoil. It has all the weapons that you need for your recoil, and you have to get all your bullets in that red circle. So have fun practicing the recoils, and that's pretty basic. I mean, there's no like crazy settings that you could have. It's just a basic recoil. The next map that we're going to be going into is aim treeni. So with this right here, if you guys know the very popular aim labs, then this right here is going to be pretty much the same thing. But the difference is with aim labs, it's a whole different program, and they're not going to have the same exact settings, and it's not going to be the same thing. It's going to be similar, just not the same. So with this, you have it in game, you have the settings tweaked, you can tweak them better, and there you go. You just got to hit the circles. Whatever, they despawn, they respawn, they move. There's a whole bunch of different settings that you could go ahead and do it to hit those black circles. The next workshop map that we're going to be looking into is called Aim Rush. So with Aim Rush is, it's pretty much like a 1v5, 1v4. You can pick how many bots that you want. You can pick the map. There's a chance of like 4 different maps that you could choose from. And you could do armor, you could do infinite ammo, non-infinite ammo, you could do armor, no armor, whatever you want to choose to better train yourself for the real action. And now these bots, they're no joke, okay? They are no joke. Okay, look, if it's because I'm bad, or those bots are actually like real players. They're not really bots at all. Well, hey, you know, I might be bad, but hey, this is a really good map. If you're really that bad, you can go ahead and they play like real players and they shoot like real players. Their headshots are on point. So this is a really good map to do a 1v5 and try to prove yourself. Try to get that ace. Can you get the ace? Can you clutch? Or are you going to get kicked? Hey, this is the map for that one. The clutch or kick. This is the one. Now, our last one that we're going to be talking about is going to be Prefire. So with the Prefire maps, kind of like the utility map, but the Prefire, all the bots are going to be standing in the default locations where everybody stands. You guys know that everyone stands in the same spots every single time, every single match. They have all the maps that you can learn in Prefire, but I suggest if you want to be a better player, if you want to play Premiere, you want to play Face It, go ahead and play the maps. Do the maps that are in those games. Like they have, not all the maps are going to be in Premiere, and not all the maps are going to be in Face It. So if you want to go ahead and be a competitive player like myself, I want to be competitive. I want to try to be better, and I'm here to win. Okay, I'm here to win. Here to have fun, and for me to have fun is winning. So this right here is a really good map, and you could choose from easy, medium, or hard, and that depends on how hard the bots shoot at you. So hey guys, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and you know, if you're in my chat, you guys have told me about all these like workshop maps. I had no idea that these workshop maps existed, and now that I know that these workshop maps exist, I am thrilled to know that I could be a better player and a better teammate for Premiere and for Face It. And I'm not going to be the one that, oh man, you suck, and you know how toxic that they could be. So instead of so let's eliminate the toxicity and train yourself, do the work, put the work in, and you could be a better player for your team, and you can win more games instead of being carried by a scrub that most people are, that I am. So thank you guys, appreciate it, and on to the next one.